Yo, yo, yo. Marking was terrible. No, I didn't pee my bed. I'm just here early. I took the week off because I want to, because I can, in case you're wondering. And what do you want? My dog's aggravating the shit out of me today. What do you want? You're naughty. You're not naughty? I don't want you. You're naughty. When she's naughty, she comes around me as if to say, please don't yell at me. Freaking nuisance, man. I put her outside to go pee and do her business. And I went upstairs to go do something. Not even 5 minutes, she's out there barking like she's crazy. Absolutely nothing. And I'm like, what the hell are you barking at? Making all this damn noise. Hey, Jessica. Good morning. Happy Valentine's to you as well. I even forgot it was Valentine's. Shit. People may be thinking some ideas or something. People like Mark's trying to find a Valentine's is on here first thing in the morning. Nah, bro. Valentine's is way overrated. You should love people every day. You should get flowers for your woman every month. Not even flowers, just love her. You know, Valentine's. I know a lot of people who just had shitty Valentines, and they're like, "Don't talk to me about Valentine's Day." I was like, "I ain't talking to you about Valentine's Day. I'm just letting you know. Not my problem. I ain't worried about Valentine's." But I'll say Happy Valentine's though, because if nobody wants to be a Valentine's, Marky will. Hell yeah. Why not? The more Valentine's, the better. I gotta get my glasses fixed. One of the arms is fucked up. Actually, I should go see if that place is gone. I swear, there's gotta be. There's a place here that has stuff. See, like all the places in Bermuda are a joke. Specs. I wonder if they have them. Hey kids, how you doing, sweetie? All right. Well, it's only 10 o'clock here, so I had to wake up early this morning and take my sister to work. And this morning it was shitty weather. Now it's kind of getting better. You okay? Good. So I have her car because I still don't have mine, obviously. But morning's been good. I went for a little walk just now with the dog. Walked around the area. She pissed me off and barking, acting crazy. Um, then later on, I got to take my nephews to get their haircuts because they go away next week. So I have to play Uber driver today. So it don't make sense me working this week. I need a break anyway, so I don't really care. So I come on here and just relax. The boys are still sleeping anyway, so they're off of school this week, so they're sound asleep still. They probably got woken up by the dumb dog because she was out there barking like an idiot. I went upstairs to go get my sheets so I can go wash them and wash some clothes. The next thing you know, she's out there barking for nothing. And my neighbor's dogs are howling and acting stupid. Sometimes having a dog is annoying, very annoying. Now the clouds are back and the sun's back in. As you can see, the radar is nothing but clouds and rain. See the rain here and there, like showers, clouds. The weather's still shitty. So I can't really do anything outside. You can hear the birds outside. Same shit, different day. I actually want to get some new glasses. I want to try and get my sunshades into regular glasses. That's what I want to do. Yeah, of course, they're lucky to have me. I'm the uncle of the year again, and it's only February. Nah, I love those boys, even though they're a pain in my ass sometimes. Everybody loves pain in the asses. It's just a normal thing. Oh, this is the place right here. I wonder if they have. No, they don't. They don't have Oakleys. Of course not. Of course they don't have Oakleys. Actually, maybe they do. I don't know. I wonder if they have Oakleys. Probably don't. They say and more. Let's see. So why ask the question if you know I'm going to choke you like Bart? Hmm? I think you just like to ask questions. I really do. When you already know the answer. Oh, these glasses are trash. I don't like these glasses. Hell no. I can't wear shit like that. Hell no. I don't like those glasses. get some big lenses. That's what I need. I want to get some custom made shit. Sick and tired like having just limited choices. I'm gonna get me some fucking ice glasses. Like my sunshades. That's what I want. I know it's possible. Just gotta pay for them. Like everything else in the fucking world. So they say I'm the realest. You already know. I got Trapper of the Year 4 times in a row. Yeah. Trapper died. I'll leave the singing to Marley. Marley, if you're listening, or if you see this, I'll leave the singing to you. I'm not good at singing. I'm not good at singing, Marley. This is crazy. I try not to look at like the star ratings for places, but like some people, some of these places in Bermuda got like really shitty reviews. Like Bermudian people are like, not from just Bermudian people, but like, people be fucking dissing the shit out of somewhere if they don't get their way. Some people say, I had a pleasant experience. And other people are like, this place is a joke. It took a whole month to get my glasses and I couldn't see. And that's the place's fault. Dumbass. You can go ahead and ask your question when you're ready. If not, I'm just going to keep looking at glasses and just talking, you know. Come on, Bart. This website is a joke. They don't even say like, how does it work? Like, what can you get me? Like, what brands do you have? Like, the fuck is wrong with this place? This is why I don't do anything in Bermuda. I don't buy shit here. It's just a joke. A lot of these places are a joke. Really are. Oh, this is the place I saw yesterday. Bermuda Optical Company. Oh, okay. All right. I see. But your website's trash because I don't see anything here. I don't understand these people. How could you have a website and then don't have like what you sell? Like it don't make no sense. People are fucking stupid. That's why businesses don't last. They don't tell you everything. They just like make you want to come there. Like just everything's online, bro. Like put this shit online so we can see it. Why you guys gotta be difficult? Oh Jesus, please help people. Please give everybody a brain in 2024. Everybody needs brain tweaking. Not twerking, brain tweaking. That's what people need. They need to get their brains tweaked. Because they know by now. Get the shit fucking properly, yeah? On the way. Or why do you have them on social media in the first place? That's my first question. The only reason you know he's copying you is because you have him on social media. So if you deleted him from social media, you won't have to worry about it. I never understand why people would do that. I'm gonna teach you how to see, I can teach you, but you ain't gonna learn. You ain't gonna do what I tell you. See? But you don't have to. Let them have an eye on you. You don't have to have an eye on them. See that just defeats the purpose. But that's okay. Let him be a sneaky bastard. My sister don't have her acts on social media. She deleted everything. She hasn't spoken to him in like 9 months. She could care less what he's doing. She didn't even ask anybody. Hey Marley, good morning. How you doing? Well, if you learned, then you wouldn't worry about him. Fuck him. Hope you have a great day, Marley. And be nice. Yeah, you're nice. But he's copying you just to aggravate you, and it's working. See, so the question's already answered. You already know why he's doing it, to aggravate you. Why wouldn't you? Not me. You're triggered because you woke up and it's Valentine's Day. That's all right. Just you look. If you guys really want a Valentine's, I know you don't, but if you really want a Valentine's, you could be my Valentine's and I'll be yours. Okay? It's that simple. If anybody says Happy Valentine's Day, and they say, do you have a Valentine's? You say, yeah. Marky's my Valentine's. That's all. And if they say, Mark, do you have a Valentine's? I'm like, yep, all my women online. They're all my Valentines because they ain't got nobody, so they need somebody. So they got me and I got them. We can be each other's Valentines. Fuck everybody else. You know what I'm saying? If anybody actually tell them Marky's my Valentine's. And they ain't gonna say, oh shit. And then be like, okay, cool. I tell everybody, all my women online are all the women I know online that's single. And even if you're married, you can be my Valentine's. It's no big deal. It's not like we fucking through the computer or something. We can just be each other's Valentines. What's the problem? Well, Marley's gonna get flowers today, from Ice Cream Boy. Ice Cream Boy is gonna send her some Valentine stuff. You watch. Ice Cream Boy is gonna send her flowers and say, to Marley, from the future love of your life, happy Valentine's. P.S. When can we get ice cream again? Jessica's gonna have one of her crazy exes text her and say, remember that time we had a great Valentine's, wish we can have that again. Marty says, I hope not, then I'll be triggered even more. Oh shit. Oh fuck. The best thing is not to ask anyway, because you already know the answer. You already know the answer. I'm not trying to make you look dumb. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to teach you that by giving people our energy, right? By giving people our energy, we look dumb. We look dumb giving people our energy because the people that we're giving our energy to are dumb. So then when we give our energy to a dumb person, we got reeled in by a dummy. We got reeled in by a narcissist. We got reeled in by a piece of shit that we still have attachments to. But if you ignore ignorance and go about your business and don't have those people, you are though. You are giving it your energy because you just said, right? Look, see, this is why you don't listen and you don't learn and you don't listen to me. See, you're not you ain't no damn Aquarius. You're definitely Scorpio moon or whatever the heck you are, right? You said, why is that X copying me online? You're giving this guy your energy. Do I have to like spell it out for you? Why is that X copying me online? So you know he's copying you. You're giving him your energy. You're giving your X your energy because you're allowing him to aggravate you online because you gave it your energy. That's what it's about. You're giving it your energy. No, but you ain't gotta stay on him. You ain't gotta do nothing. But that's okay. Let him be full of shit. I just went through this. Look, everybody's been complimenting me this whole past year on not giving my brother-in-law my energy. Because my brother-in-law has been trying to provoke me for a whole year, whether it's in lawyers' ladders, in thing, but nobody has come to me and says, "Hey, Mark, guess what? Your brother-in-law said this, this." Nobody will come to me and say that because he does it sneakily, and he does it online. He does it through lawyers' ladders. He does it like he's like one of those sneaky like dissers, right? But he's still trying to provoke me, and he must say, "Fuck, it's not working. What else can I do to talk shit to Mark or get to him? What else can I do?" So I'm gonna go and attack my nephew. I'm gonna go attack his nephews. I'm gonna go attack his sister. But it don't work because I'm not giving him my energy. You're not worthy enough to have my spiritual, decent 100% energy that I give to the people who I love. I'm not gonna entertain your dumb ass. You can say whatever you want because it's all lies. And then when I saw him in his car the other day, face to face, I pointed at him and told him, F you, whatever. I gave him my energy for 3 seconds. That's it. You see what I'm saying? But if you're got somebody online that you're looking at, you're giving that person your energy. Fuck that shit. Online is so easy now. It's called block, delete, and fuck yourself. Goodbye. I don't want to see your shit. So if you don't see, you won't see and you won't get triggered. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to show you. You gotta be, you gotta keep your energy and don't give it to these fools that don't make no sense. Because they ain't never gonna change. Never ever. Hey Shakima, good morning. How you doing? Happy Valentine's. If you don't have a Valentine's, you can have me. Okay? I'll be everybody's Valentine's today. And it doesn't have to be in a sexual way, because that ain't gonna happen because we're in two different places. Okay, all of you are not here. Okay, but I'll be your bro in Valentine's, your psychic in Valentine's. I'll just be a motherfucking Valentine's, period. Okay? See? There you go. I have another Valentine. Shakima, Jessica, Marley's up in the air. She didn't even say she wants to be my Valentine's because she's got ice cream boy, even though she's kind of denying it. But if she gets flowers, she's gonna get all, oh my God, he gave me flowers. I'm so happy. Don't deny it. You know you were. Marty's like, as I said, Lord, please get me to tomorrow. Don't worry, we got a few more hours left. Oh shit. Oh my Lord. But see, let him get his see, you're saying let him get his personality. So you're worried about what he's doing. Stop worrying about it. And that's the only way you're gonna be able to move forward, Jessica. I can't express that enough. And I know it's aggravating when we have an ex that does stupid things, but we have to ignore them. Fuck them, and we ignore them, and eventually they will go away. But if you're entertaining them or giving them your energy or even looking at what they're doing, I feel like we look dumb doing it because we shouldn't be even worrying about them. because they're our ex. They're like history. They're done. Who gives a shit what they're doing? You know, if you don't know, then you don't know and it won't affect you. If you do know, then it affects you. You're giving it your energy. He could be saying the same thing about you. He could be saying, "Yeah, Jessica's a weird ass woman, you know, blah blah blah. She did this and she didn't want to." Who cares if he does, you know? And who cares if you think he's weird? He's gonna be weird all his life. You can't change him. He has to change on his own. And even if he does change, it'll be too late. So anyway, I'll answer your question. So it says here, right, that he's delusional and he's a hypocrite. And he's not doing anything right now. I don't think he's like working or anything, or he's like lazy. And he'd rather like be conceited and be an ass and, you know, and just do things to make you like this come around in a full circle. Like he's gonna make sure that, you know, he causes a problem. He doesn't want to end the problem, he wants to cause a problem. So just like I said, I didn't even need the cards. I already know what he's doing, and you know what he's doing. So it says it right here that he's trying to like attain his goal by making you mad and being a hypocrite, being delusional. Like he has no ambition right now. The only thing he wants to do is aggravate you. So if he's looking at your shit and copying you and doing shit to you, it's aggravating you and it's working. So that's why you're asking. See, so if you don't have him and you block him, then he can't see you and you can't see him. For what? Just to do it. Just to be an idiot. Hey Marcia, how you doing, sweetheart? Oh, sorry to hear that. I hope you're feeling better now. Yeah, I'm on early because I want to be everyone's Valentine from the morning till night. Is that okay? I'll be your Valentine's too, Marcia. So far, I got a couple Valentines already. You know, so I know this day is very sensitive to people. Not to me, I could care less. But if I'm all of your Valentines, then that's cool with me. The more Valentines I get, the happier I'll feel. So Jessica, that's why he's doing it, and I already told you that's why he's doing it. He's being very deceptive, very tricky. See, I got the magician here, and the magician is a person who, you know, is very confident, and they like to be tricky, they like to be deceptive, and they're gonna make things, you know, they're gonna make things like underhanded, and they're gonna do dumb shit. They're gonna be creative, and they're gonna make things bad happen. Like, you know, like he's using his willpower to get to you, and it works. Even though he doesn't know he got to you, but I'm sure that's what he does. But I feel like this guy, he just wants to do it to be dominant and to be like to attain his goal and say, yeah, I'm gonna aggravate her because she's doing this. I'm gonna do it too, so I can piss her off because I know that I can trigger her. I know I can make her mad. Thanks, Marcian. You can be my sweetheart and Valentine. See, and nobody in here is gonna get jealous because everybody's my Valentine. All my friends, all my women friends in here, if you need a Valentine, Marky will be a Valentine. Okay. Even after Valentine's, I'll be a Valentine's for next year. Don't worry. But then when you get a man, you know, you can get scratched off the list. It's okay. I won't be mad. I won't be envious. I won't be jealous. It's okay. I do it every year. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually carless. Well, my name is Mark, but I'm carless, you know, right now because I don't have my car. I'm waiting for a part to come in for my. I have a power steering pump issue, and they don't have any power steering pumps here. So they had to order one DHL. So it should be here at the end of the week, maybe beginning of next week. So I'm borrowing my sister's car, taking her to work, picking her up from work. Plus the boys are off this week, so it makes it easier for me because they're home, I'm home. The weather has been stupid. One day now it's sunny, then it's raining, then it's windy, you know. So it's kind of annoying. But I took the week off. I said, fuck it, I have no car. I'm just going to take the week off and come on here and have fun, talk shit, relax, let my body relax. Plus, it's my birthday month. Might as well take a week off and say, fuck it. I can. I'm my own boss, so I don't have to ask nobody for a week off. I just told myself I'm taking the damn week off because I feel like it. That's all. I'm still got my duties to do. I'm gonna go outside after this. I'll probably go outside and take all the leaves out of the pool because last night it was so windy. All the yeah, sure, Marcia, of course. All the leaves are in the pool from last night, so I have to scoop them all out later. So I'm gonna do some stuff, but right now it's like too windy still. So if I take all the leaves out, I'll probably go back in there. So yeah. So that's why I'm on here so early because I have nothing else to do, and I feel like being on here. Plus it's Valentine's, sending my love. You really miss Mo, but you're not saying shit. But you just said it. So it's normal to feel triggered. This triggered. I was joking around, but I did wake up triggered as I sprayed a roach this morning. Make me want to power off the phone and go in a hole. Nah, don't feel that way. Nah. Valentine's is overrated. Love is overrated. Relationships are overrated these days. Plus, you've been through everybody's been through their situations. To be honest, it doesn't trigger me. It's just another day. I've never been like a Valentine's freak, like because I love 24/7. I don't just love on one day or make a big deal out of one day. Plus, Valentine's is a joke anyway. It's all bullshit. I don't really care for Valentine's shit. Well, my sister said the same thing. She says every time Valentine's came, it was always a big problem with him, her ex, and it would always go wrong. Shit. I said because the love was bullshit. If you've had toxic Valentine's days, that's because the partner you had was a fucking joke. Because that's what that's the problem. Exactly. And if your partner or your man doesn't do what you expect them to do on Valentine's, then it's even worse. Because the program for Valentine's is to have a dirty day, have sex and have flowers and chocolates and have the man spend like $500-600 fucking dollars on your coochie again. Like, are you kidding me? Hell no. What about my fucking present? You think just that hole is gonna be fine for me? Bitch, you better get me some chocolates too. You better cook me dinner in a fucking bikini or something with some Victoria's Secrets or naked, just with an apron on. Fuck you talking about? It's not just me. Hell no. You better do some sexy shit for me, damn it. That's what I'm talking about. You never got shit for Valentine's? See, So don't. So that's even better. So you're not missing anything, right? See, so they don't even care about that shit. So you can't miss nothing you never had. Remember that saying. You can't miss nothing you never had. Simple. I use that phrase many times. Right. So make sure you don't date any Muslims if you really love Valentine's Day, because Valentine's Day is irrelevant to me, in my opinion. But like Marley said, see, look, she had bad Valentine's Day. My sister said it yesterday that she had bad Valentine's Day, so she ain't missing nothing. She's actually happy that she doesn't have a Valentine's, because now she don't have to worry about a fight or like bullshit Valentine's trash. Well, I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. I could care less. I really don't give a shit about Valentine's Day. I love every damn day. Fuck Valentine's. All right. So, Marcia, I got your donation. I'm reading the question now. You said, can I trust my coworker, Michelle? This management plan on cutting more shifts at work. I'm hoping that I end up with a better schedule, even though since I'm second in seniority. All right, cool. Let me see. Can you trust Michelle? Let's find out. All right, what I'm getting is this Michelle person. She may be like, she might not be like a serious worker like you. She might be inactive, or she might have anxiety. She doesn't concentrate on what she has to do. Like I feel like her this job might like make her feel on the edge at times. Um, like I feel like you can trust her, but I feel like she has issues. Like she has issues with people. She's been disappointed a lot in the past by people. Yeah, I feel like a lot of anxiety around her and no concentration. Like she wants to concentrate on her job, but she can't because she's always got anxiety, or she's always feeling like somebody's out to get her, or her personal life is getting in her way. Like she might be dealing with a man, like she might have a man and the man's like an ass, and like she comes to work and be like, thank God I'm at work. I don't have to be around this fool or whatever. Or she's had like bad experiences at other jobs, so she doesn't know what to expect. If she's been there for a while, then it's probably people that come there that make her feel like weird or whatever. But I think that she respects you because she knows how good you are. If she doesn't have a man in her life, that's probably why, because she's been through like a bad experience. So like that kind of hinders her or whatever, where she's just like very stuck in her life right now. But she's only there to make money. And I think that, I think she trusts you, and I think that you can trust her. Oh, there you go. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. She has like a problem with the man. So I think that, I think you can trust her. I just think that she has trust issues. You know what I'm saying? Like she just doesn't trust people because of what happened with her baby daddy, and things like that, and just people in general she just can't trust. But I think she trusts you. I think she looks at you as a good person. Like I think she looks at you as professional, hard worker. I don't think she has a problem with you. I don't think, but her trust issue doesn't matter. Um, as long as you like, as long as she, as long as you can trust her, and delete like what you know about her. You know what I mean? Like her personal life has nothing to do with the trust. But as far as work, you can trust her. Yeah, you can trust her because she wants to make money. That's what she's there for. That's what she wants. She wants to work hard. She wants to be like who you are. She might look up to you. If she's younger than you, then I would say that she wants to look up to you. But if she's older than you, then I would just say that she's just, her past just affects her too much. But you can trust her. I think she has a problem with men, not with women. But you can trust her. Sometimes I feel like she's being sneaky by taking shifts I should be getting. She's 7 years younger. Right. And that's why I feel like she's all about money. She's all about getting money. She wants to like work hard or whatever. So she's probably going to management and say, hey, look, whatever shifts you have available, I need it. Because I'm a single mom, blah, blah, blah. And I need money and rah, rah, rah. So they might feel kind of obligated to give her the shifts because she's crying about it. Because she's telling management, oh, look, I have a bad experience, wah, 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 I need more money and shit like that. So that could be probably the case. That's why she's getting the shifts over you. If that makes sense, that could be the case. If she's a crybaby and like has anxiety and deflects that on the management, then she might win them over. She's a good person, but hey, I'm by myself. No help. She has a lot of support. Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's not easy, Marcia. So you're saying, does management plan on cutting more shifts at work? All right, let's see. I feel like they're going to change the schedule or they're going to change your shifts or something like that. They might like change things around and they might like, the management is going to do something, but whatever they do, I feel like it's going to be for your benefit. You know what I mean? Like you might get a schedule that you used to have that you liked, or you might get a schedule that works for you. Okay. So yeah, that makes sense then. Right. Yeah, I feel like this new schedule that they come up with will benefit you. At first, you might be like, "Oh shit, here we go," but it will improve over time. Like I feel by next month, by the end of this month, going into next month, I feel like it's still going to be difficult because they're going to be like going through different situations, and then like you might be like, "Fuck, this is like I'm not getting any solution to any of these difficult situations here." But at the end of it all, you're going to be happy. So I would say by next month, things are going to be a lot better in the schedule with management. Things are going to be a lot different. So because you're doing 3 different shifts a week, they're going to like make a better schedule. But right now, they're trying to like launch something new or do something new. And this might be making you feel worried and concerned because you might not like the changes. And instead of them proposing things to you guys and like turning it down or making it worse, they're going to like need to like improve things and develop things. Right. So I feel like at the end of it all, I got the sun card here as the final outcome, and that means that you're going to be happy. But I don't think this is going to happen until next month because I get like 20 days, maybe a month. So I would say by March, things are going to look a lot better. You're going to get your way. Um, you know, your actions that you put forth will benefit you, and things are going to improve and things are going to get better. Like because of the past, they're going to make sure it doesn't happen again. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, I don't know what the heck's wrong with those people, but sometimes people don't care. They just places like that where you work. They have grimy people there all the time, and then they have good people there too, because the good ones will go around the good ones, the grimy ones will go around the grimy ones. Bad goes to bad, good goes to good, and sometimes reversed. So like I tell you all the time, Marcia, as long as you do your job and you're good at it, which you are, as long as you do what you're required to do, then nobody could say anything. And if they do, it'll be a lie because you're doing what you have to do. I know it's hard not to deal with her. So I know it's hard dealing with her or, having her around because of her energy and stuff. But like I always tell people, it doesn't matter where you go, there's always going to be a person that aggravates you. Yeah, and that's exactly why I see things improving for you. They see what's going on. They know what's going on. I'm sure they get reports and shit. So yeah, exactly. They all know. But instead of um, picking sides and things like that, they just want to make it fair. So whereas they don't look like they don't want to cause even more of a mess or more of a problem. So I see you being happy next month for sure about this whole reschedule and whole like things gonna get better. So I would say that management's working on it. I know they're always working on it, but I feel like things are gonna get better for you because I got positive outcomes there at the very end. So well, that's even better. See, so birthday time is gonna be good. Yes, your birthday gift. See, it's gonna be your season, so it's gonna be Pisces season next week. So I see like in the next month things are going to get better and improve. So that's probably why, because it's going to be your time. It's going to be like your time to shine, just like how it's Aquarius season. Things have been good for me. Heck, I'm off this week. That's a good thing. Yeah. See, management views you as a person who adapts to things. They don't need to come after you. They don't need to like know what you're doing because they know you're very active. You know, they just think that like they know who you are because of your past, and you've put a lot of past effort in the past, and they want things to improve. They want things to get better for you. They know you're faithful and a loyal employee. They can trust you. You know, so oh, you're Aquarius moon, so that means a lot of things are going to change for you because of Pluto is in your sun is in Aquarius. So anybody who has Aquarius in their moon sign, moon sign, rising sign, sun sign, like me, I'm double Aquarius, so I'm probably going to get double hit with it. But this is just the beginning. We got 20 years of this shit. So it's going to get better as time goes on. I just think people are impatient and want shit now, right? But the thing is they know that you're not compatible with Janine and these other people. They know that they're a pain in the ass. You know what I mean, Marcia? But management knows that. Management knows who you are and knows who they are. And they just think that, they have to find a way to distract the whole situation and not confuse it. So I feel like they're going to try and make things better for you guys. No, they don't. No. I'm talking about how management views you, right? They view you as a good person. But they look at her as someone who, you know, they never know what she's doing. They never know what she's about. She changes every day. So she might be like, one day she might be nice, one day she might be mad, one day she might have, an issue. Like she always perceives into the unknown, you know? So they don't know what to do with her. But they have to have a good reason to fire her, if that's the case. But they know that you like are mentally drained from dealing with it all. They know that. Yeah, major mood swings. That's a good thing. That's a good way to put it, I mean. So I keep getting the judgment card for you. And that to me means that things will improve and things will develop and you'll feel like, everything's going to be fine due to the past. But they look at you in a very good way. They look at you as a consistent person with good intentions. So, and they know that you're distracted by it. They know that you're, upset about the whole situation with everybody else. Like they know they're not stupid, but I feel like management is like, like when you own a business and you have employees that don't like each other, if you choose a side, right, then that makes management look like, bad because they're choosing a side. But management has to do things legit as a business. Some of them do, right? Some of them are corrupt. But, the right thing to do, which is, wait till she does something where, they have the right to fire her, like stealing, or like doing something bad. So once they find something like that, I'm sure they'll be quick to do it. But that all depends. Yeah, even if they do or don't, at the end of the day, as like if you're a business owner and you have 5 employees, you might not like any of them, but personally, but you like the fact that they come work every day and they work. Like I can sit here and critique all 5 people and say, well, this person comes to work every day and actually works. This person comes work every day, but works a little bit and then has too many breaks, too much smoking, too much smoke breaks. And the third person, they have baby mama drama, so they're always on the phone arguing at lunchtime and they take up their whole lunch. Then this mofo is eating his lunch during work. And the fourth person, they just come late every day and make sure they leave at 4:59 and don't even stay till 5 and make up the time that they lost in the beginning coming in at 8:15. And the last person, they're just quiet, does their work, and I'm glad and fine. You see what I'm saying? Like no one's gonna be perfect. No one is. So that's why I work for myself and by myself. Because when I had 3 guys working for me, they were all a joke. They all had problems and they all didn't care. You know what I'm saying? And only one of those guys have their own business and he's a fucking joke because I've heard nothing but bad things about him. So people are going to be people and we can't change them. They have to want to change on their own and their change has nothing to do with us. Like, I don't know how much times I have to explain to people that the only people we have to deal with is ourselves. Fuck everybody else. You know? That's a long ass shift. Hell no. See, I could never work that. I could never work that night shift. I need to sleep at night. I can't work at night. See, when I was in the army, that's what I did. I had to work all night and sleep all day during the weekends, and that shit killed me. I couldn't handle that. When I left the army, I was like, thank God I never ever would do that shit ever again. And when I worked, my second job that I had, I was like in my 20s. I was like 21, 22 when I got out of the army and I worked construction. And I worked for a guy. He had a business called Midnight Maintenance. And I know why it was called Midnight Maintenance because he worked from midnight onwards. He worked all day, every day. Not him, but we did. Like, so when a nightclub, we used to work at a nightclub So when the nightclub closed at 3 in the morning, we would like clean the water tanks. We would power wash shit. We would do stuff. And it was like he was like, "Oh, if you come, I'll pay you time and a half, or I'll pay you extra if you work tonight." And I was like, "Fuck, man, I really don't want to do it." And then he was like, "Well, if you don't come tonight, then I have no work tomorrow morning." And I'm like, so he pretty much gave me no ultimatum. Like, I had to go work at 3 o'clock in the morning. So that pissed me off, and I didn't want to do it. So anyway, I ended up doing it because I needed the money, and it was my job. But thank God I don't deal with it anymore. My sister just texted me. She says I got to take the boys to get their haircuts later on. Yeah, while you're working, that's when I'm online. I'm usually online at night. I don't really come on this early, but I came on this early because that was my plan this week, and it's working so far. I wanted to come on all different times every day of this week so I can catch people that normally don't catch me. A lot of my European friends, like it's like 4 hours ahead. Some are 5 hours, some are 6 hours ahead. So like I came on in the morning to catch some of my other friends. But I'm glad I caught you. Yeah, Jessica, this is my favorite green. It's my team green. Yeah, I'm sure that's a long shift. That's crazy. So your body's all over the place. Your body can't adapt to a certain time. That's what I don't like. I don't like that shitty ass like time frame stuff. That's so annoying. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna get better. I see improvement and development over that stuff, so it looks like it'll work. Yeah, emails. No problem, Marcia. I wish you the best. I hope you feel better. I know a lot of people that have been sick. My nephew was sick for 2 weeks. He had a bad cough. He's a little better now. He's much better. Now he actually ate a whole meal yesterday. Like he's back on track now. So it's a pain in the ass. My dad, my dad was had kidney problems like on my birthday. He's all right now. He hasn't complained about it since. My older sister had COVID last week. She's a school teacher, so she got COVID from the kids. She was all messed up. It's like a never ending story. So it's sad, you know. But it's winter time, so people are gonna get sick. People are gonna get sick all the time. Good luck with that, Jessica. There ain't too many decent people around anymore. That's why I'm single, because there ain't no decent women out there like that. Most women here are still living in the Stone Age. some women here think that a man's obligated to do everything for him while they sit on their ass. That ain't fucking happening. Or because I have a business doesn't mean that I'm gonna fucking well do everything for you and I'm rich. A relationship should be 50-50. But see, women here are programmed to like take you for everything and disrespect you and don't care. Well, that's the way it is, you know. Unfortunately, people are just weird like that and nobody really cares. You know, my brother-in-law gave up my sister. He's the only one who's ever been with her. And he gave up a woman that no one else has touched but you for a hope. Tell me that ain't the stupidest thing ever. If I had a woman no one else has touched but me, she ain't gonna know her. I'm making sure that I ain't never gotta worry about another coochie for the rest of my life, and I don't want no dirty ass coochie after that. So it's just to show you how delusional and stupid people are, because that's anything they care about, you know. So you lost the best woman in the world to a hoe because you wanted a hoe. So go for it. That's your problem. Me, if I had that, no, that'll never happen. I would never, no, hell no, you know. But that's what idiots do, because some people base their life on sex, drugs, alcohol, hoes, bad life, bad bitches, bad men. Some people just live their lives and they never make the right decision, you know. Right. But see, we have ourselves to blame for the choices of people that we put in our lives. And I know some people can't swallow that, but it's the truth. I'm guilty of it, and so are we. So is everybody. You know, and sometimes we get involved with somebody and everything's fine for like years, and all of a sudden that person changes. So don't try and change that person. Change yourself. Change and say, you know what? You're not the same person I met. You're acting crazy. So you take that as a red flag and you get rid of them before it gets worse. Don't try and hold on for dear life. You know, get rid of the person. Fuck them. Just say, you know what? You were meant to be in my life for 10 years. Now goodbye. And you don't need nobody else to complete you. You don't need nobody else. You know, you don't need anyone. I learned that a long time ago, that I don't need a woman in my life to make me happy. I want one. Yes, I want a woman to be happy with. But if it's going to cost me my happiness, if it's going to cost me my bank account, if it's going to cost me a STD, or it's going to cost me child support and have a child with a fucking loser, then I don't want that. I'm going to make the right decision and stick to myself. And I think a lot more people should do that. Make the right choice. Test the person. Make sure that person is the right person for you. And sometimes, like I say, everything might be great for a couple years and then it goes backfires. It's fucking life. Get over it. You know what I'm saying? Stop dwelling on shit you can't change. Don't worry about what your ex-husband's doing or your baby's daddy's doing. Fuck them. Just do what's right for you, your children, and yourself, and just, you know, be the best person you can be. Who cares about what everybody else is doing? And see, my sister, I programmed her to think like that. And now she has a better life because I finally got her to make fun of that bastard in her mind. And she's got to understand that I told her, I said, look, he's a fucking loser. His karma is losing you. Don't worry about if he's gonna get something bad happen to him. He's never gonna be happy ever again. Because when you are with a hoe, then you always gotta have 4 eyes, 2 in the front and 2 in the back, because she's a hoe for a reason. or he is a hoe for a reason. Because man, you don't serve their purpose anymore, they're gonna go to somebody else. You see what I'm saying? Whereas a good, truthful, loving, caring, decent person won't do that to you. So their karma. So all of your exes, all of your ex-husbands, all of your baby daddies, all of your ex-boyfriends, their karma is losing you. That's how you have to program your mind to think. Because you were the catch. You were the good woman. You were the good person. And if you weren't, then that's on you. That's your piss poor decision. That's your problem. You got to take accountability for your dumbass actions. And that's it. And what you do is you forgive yourself for being a dumbass. You forgive yourself for doing the wrong thing. You forgive yourself for making the wrong choice. You see what I'm saying? You forgive yourself for the bad things that you've done. And if you can forgive yourself, then God will forgive you. And then you can move on to the next step in your life, which is taking care of you. Simple. Hello, Dune. How are you? Hey, LZ, how you doing, sweetheart? Happy Valentine's. You're fine? Good to know. Oh, cool. Yes, Dune, I see that you have donated. You can go ahead and ask your question. Cool. I'm glad I came on. See, I catch people on here live, you know. Last night I wanted to come on, but then I fell asleep on the damn couch. And I was like, oh shit, it's 1 o'clock in the morning now. I definitely ain't coming on. Let me get my ass to bed. So I was already like falling asleep on the couch. I wanted to come on last night, but unfortunately I didn't make it. Yeah, I wanted to, but I was like, oh well, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna get my ass to bed. So yeah, unfortunately I fell asleep. You sent an email to a newspaper and an authority and wondering what the outcome will be. All right, let me check, dude. Yeah, I can't. I've been coming on earlier now because I have, time during the day, and then at nighttime I'm kind of like occupied with a lot of things. But it's just because like this week all the boys are off, and I have no car, so I gotta like my schedule's changed. But it's cool. I like being on here during the day. It's nice, something different. Okay, dude, sent an email to this newspaper and authority and wondering how the outcome will be for the already won. All right, so this email that you sent is being looked by responsible and decent people, professionals. The outcome of this is going to be pretty good. It might not be like 100% what you really want the outcome to be, but I feel like this outcome will cause some type of transformation, or will cause like old ways, making old things into new things. They're gonna make some changes and stuff. Like if this whole situation is to do with like finances or money or something about making an old thing into new, or transforming something or transitioning a certain thing, then the people that are looking into this are professionals and considering what you're saying in this email. So the outcome is going to be good. Probably not as good as you want it to be, but it will be good. It is a good outcome. It's not going to be nothing bad. I think that you're opening their eyes up to certain things. They might take everything you said in the email into consideration. They might take your ideas. They might, learn from what you've told them. They respect your knowledge or respect your email, and they're going to concentrate on it. It was a complaint about harassment. So yeah, so they're going to consider this all into, they know it's a bad thing. Obviously the harassment was bad, but you'll get your reward for it. It'll happen. The outcome will be fine. Put it that way. Because the people that got the email, they are people who have dealt with situations like this before, and they're considerate, and it'll be, it'll make a change. It'll be something that will happen and that will make things right. So to answer your question, yes, it'll be a good outcome. The outcome will be a good outcome. I don't see nothing bad here at all, to be honest. I got all positive cards. So sorry you had to go through the harassment, but the people that are dealing with it will make an effort to make it, to give you good news about it. So they'll deal with it. Like they've known this already. Like, yeah, it'll help you personally. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Like it'll help you in a way where you can look at it in a new way. Like get rid of that old past harassment, and you'll feel new about it. You feel different about it. It'll clear things up, is what I'm getting. Like the people that are dealing with this are gonna clear it all up for you. So that way you feel like it's not going to be a bad investment or a bad thing to do. I feel like they need to make a change, because you're not the only person that has been through that situation. I feel like there's other people that have complained about it just like you. So because there's more than one complaint, I feel like you're just one of a couple people that have complained about it. I feel like there's two other people that have complained about the same situation. So because of that, there's a man who's going to deal with this. And this man is going to, he's a professional person, and he's very responsible, and he's considering dealing with this in a different way. Yeah. I feel like there's more than one person that's complained. And the people that have complained have good reputations, or they're reliable, is what I would say. Yeah, they're reliable. I don't get nothing bad at all, dude. I don't get nothing bad. I get all good things. So when I get good things like this, I can't even. There's nothing bad to talk about. So I feel like they've took this all into consideration, and they're gonna make a stance against it, because you're not the only person that complained. That's why the outcome is going to be good, because one complaint isn't going to make a difference. But when there's more than one, then that's a reason to look into it, right? So that's what I'm getting. But either way, the outcome is good. All right. You're welcome. All right. I got LZ. You're on next. LZ said, let's get whatever comes out again. Channel and terror. All right, let's see. All right. It's getting cloudy again. LZ, you have a child, a daughter or a son? I can't remember if you had kids or not. I think you have a child or two. I can't remember. Or you did. I can't remember if you did. Yeah, right. I remember. Yeah, because we tapped into your miscarriage daughter. Right. Okay. Cool. So that's not it then. Because what I'm well, obviously she comes up a lot. Um, yeah, I remember now. Yeah, that's why I had to ask if you had a physical child. But I remember you said it was her. Yeah. Right. All right. I got you. Yeah, I was confused there for a second. That's why I had to ask. But the thing is, what I'm getting here is there might be like a couple or a man and a woman, right? That are going to give you a hard time or are giving you a hard time. This could be to do with your current job. Like you might be teaching a student that is learning, but she has shitty parents, and those parents are giving you a hard time. Or she might be telling you, hey, Miss LZ, I have, shitty parents, blah, 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 and you might be like talking to her and like counseling her or talking to her. That might be happening in the next couple of days, or it might be happening now. Um, that could be happening or it can happen. Like, I don't know if you do parent teacher meetings, but you might be encountering parents that are fucked up, you know? Right. So if you have like parent teacher meetings coming up, and only because I know you're a teacher, so that's why I'm kind of like, yeah. So you might come across some shitty parents in the next couple of days or the next time you have a meeting in the next like couple weeks or so. That's one thing I see. The other thing it could be, right, is if you have problems with family, then this could be your mother and your father, your mother and your brother, or your siblings. Could be your sister and your brother. So you can have like fights with parents, you can have fights with siblings, and not physical fights, but them looking at you saying, all because you're a fucking teacher and you're smart and you have education doesn't mean you can look down on us or, blah, 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 or whatever. And there might be some back and forth, problems with men and women, a man or a woman, because I'm getting the Queen of Cups reversed and the King of Swords reversed. And those aren't good people. Those are people who cause conflict. They're selfish. They cause sadness. They can cause problems. They're not trustworthy. They're a pain in the ass. You know, right? And they're going to continue to do this, unfortunately. And the reason I'm getting this is because of you. It's because of who you are as a person. And I don't know if you feel like because of your education and your job that they kind of like are jealous of you, or they kind of think that, oh, don't think because you're a teacher you're better than me. Like they might indirectly make you feel that way, or they might mention it to you, like if you try to like outsmart them or something like that. Or they could just be hating on you because of your job or your life or your current life, you know so that could be something that's going to happen to you overall in general. But whatever happens, the main outcome I see here is you're very determined to live your life and to make it right. You have the strength. You're very active. You do what you have to do. And I've seen this before when I read for you, that you're a good person, and you might wear your heart on your shoulder all the time, and you might do whatever you can emotionally to conquer everything that's around you. Like, I feel like you have a sword in your hand sometimes. You're like, nope, cut your ass out. I'm gonna cut you out. Like, fuck you, I don't need you. Like, what made you think that I need you? So like you might get like some hate blown towards you in the next couple days, or the hate is going to continue, right? But I feel like you're so used to it now that it doesn't even matter. It's like another day for you. Care of my dad and prevent them from getting this money. Ah, okay. Yeah, so that makes sense. Right. Hey, Becca, happy Valentine's. How you doing, sweetheart? You good? So yeah, you have to cut them out a lot, right? So I feel like because you've cut them off, it's probably causing a lot of conflict, between people, or you shouldn't have done that to LZ because she don't deserve. What the fuck's your problem? Like. Okay, well, yeah. So they have, like, I would say, even if they don't, like, from what I see here in the cards, even if they don't, right? And I got spirit in my ear as well. They're telling me that you even if you don't get any conflict thrown towards you in the next couple days, their energy is like so toxic that you might think about them, or you might dream about them, or you might always be looking over your shoulder saying, what's next from these idiots? Like. And if you think that they're trying to, like, do something to you, it's all in, like, your mind, or it's all in theirs. Like, they feel like, oh yeah, she called the police on me, or she did this to me, and blah blah blah. But I feel like you're protected. I feel like God has a sword, and he's like, no, 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 like, get back, get back. And, like, I feel like, your daughter is involved in spirit, and she's like, no, you ain't getting my mom. Fuck that. But there's a more people around you helping you and protecting you more than you probably realize. But that's why I'm getting the message. Like, I feel like the hand of God is putting a stop to them and making sure they don't get involved in your life anymore. Because I feel like, how we have the devil and the angel on our shoulders, and one saying do this, the other one saying do that. I feel like you don't have no devil on your shoulder, like, trying to provoke you. Because I feel like you're smart enough to know that, as long as I concentrate on my craft, my life, my job, and what's right for me, that I don't care about these fools and what they say or do. You know. So I feel like, okay, then, um, right, exactly. So I still feel they're going to. I still feel like their past hate for you still exists, obviously, but I still feel like whatever they try to do will never work. Like, it won't. They can try to get at you or cause conflict again, but it's not going to work. The outcome is not going to be good for them. And I see that because you're living your best life, and because you're doing what you have to do in your day-to-day life, that is not going to be a problem. Like, you're going to be okay as long as you're not going after them. Then you have nothing to worry about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like they're distracted right now because they're all mental, and they're like, they got problems. So they know it's a mistake fucking with you again. You got me? So, like, that might be they might try to do something again, but it isn't gonna work. Or they might cause some type of conflict, but it's not gonna work. Like, you wouldn't have to worry about them. And I probably got that in the cards because that might be something that bothers you still. Or you might have had some dreams recently about them trying to get at you. Like, they're not going to change. And you just have to do what's right for you. Like, that's all. But, like, Spirit's saying to me, like, over and over, that she's fine. We got her back and things like that. So, like, and I also, like, I just feel that there's a lot of ignorant people around you. Like, you might be, like, really cool and sane, and like have everything organized, and that's when you get attacked, is when you don't mean, when you keep to yourself. The devil's like, no, 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 you can't be happy. You can't be perfect. You can't have this great life, LZ. No, we got this three-pronged fork here, and we're gonna try and get you in your ass and turn you around in the fire and burn you up a bit because you can't be happy. You can't be successful, you know? So like I keep seeing that people are might mentally try to get at you, not physically, but mentally try to get at you or throw you off your game or make you feel like a certain way. And it could also be because of your appearance. It can also be like how you carry yourself. Um, but I also feel that you might have to like temporarily stay out of the line of fire. Like don't be on the public and social media and like try to keep to yourself, you know, put yourself in a more secure, safe, you know, feeling and environment or whatever. Like when you go out, you know, just know that, you know, hey, I'm gonna have people who is hating on me. I'm gonna have people who like even like when you go to school, you know, everybody's gonna say, "Oh, Miss LZ is a bitch," or "Miss LZ is so wonderful, I love her." So you're never gonna be perfect for everyone. You know what I'm saying? Especially being a teacher. You know, you're gonna have kids who like you and kids who don't. You're gonna have parents who like you and parents who don't. So I feel like your job is gonna be like a main thing and a main focus for you this month going into next month. But like don't be disappointed when things don't are like that, and don't feel like you're not perfect, and don't feel like, you know, I have to be for these people, or I have to do this, or I have to do that. Like as long as you mentally stay sane and mentally focus on what is the big picture, you know. Yeah, exactly. And I see that because I get you always stuck in the middle, and you don't want to go all the way to the right or all the way to the left. It's like you got to stay neutral, and by you feeling like you stay neutral on things, it makes life better for you. Because like spirit saying to me that you want to be neutral all the time. You don't want to be stuck in between conflict or picking sides, or you know, choosing who's this and who is that. Like you don't want to have to make those choices. You just want to like people just to leave you the fuck alone and let you do what you have to do. So I feel like that's, you might be disappointed because people have a lack of vision and a lack of understanding when it comes to you. Yeah, right, exactly. So you avoid drama, you avoid that, but just remember when people like that avoid drama all the time, drama is going to try and connect to you. So the main thing that spirit says is to not hear the outside noise, because they're showing me you and a lot of people around you, and they're all trying to point fingers for their own bullshit. So you might be blamed, you might be talked about, you might be envied, you might be jealous of, and it's all because of the person you are, which is not a bad person. But when you're a good person and you're doing the right things, there's always somebody to try and tarnish your reputation or trying to tarnish you. And people would say, but Mark, that no, yes, it does. It does. It happens every fucking day. People are not genuine as they used to be and have not been anyway. People don't even know what genuine authenticity is. You know, some people just don't care. They want you to fail. And I feel like, unfortunately, you have some people around you that are going to test you. You know, people are going to test you because you're in the public eye. And being in the public eye, you're going to get that. So, Spirit's saying that you got to put your thinking cap on and say, hey, look, I know Mark just fucking told me this the other day, that I can't give these people my energy. I can't let them get to me. You know, I know who I am. I'm not gonna make these people change me or paint a picture of me that ain't true. So as much as I love giving good news, I feel like you personally will be okay if you don't allow this drama to consume you. if you don't allow these people to get to you mentally. You know, it's not like it's more of like a selfishness. And because you believe in spirit, and because you believe in psychic stuff, and you believe in all this stuff, it makes you more spiritually inclined than other people. And because I see spirit around you, helping you and protecting you, that makes me feel like nothing's gonna bad's gonna happen. You know, it's been pretty quiet lately with them, so it's a matter of time. Yeah. So I feel like, they're gonna still be a problem. They're still gonna try and do something. But whatever they try, just know that it ain't gonna work. So when you do get this, when you get triggered again, right? When you get triggered again, just know that, hey, I'm good because I got spirit that protects me. I got people who protect me. I know I ain't doing nothing wrong, so why should I worry? You see what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like you're fine. I feel like spirit's telling me that the reason why is because you're secure in your own life. Like, you have dignity, you have security. You're like, people think that you're a magnificent, decent, comfortable person. Like, they think you're very generous. They think that you help. They know that you have a good soul and you're a good person. But because you might have things that others don't, like you might have a nice car, you might have a nice place, you might have nice things. And I tell women this all the time. Women are the biggest fucking haters in the world. They're always hating on other women because of their eyelashes, their ass, their tits, their the way they dress, because they can walk in high heels and you can't, you know, things like that. Like, so I feel like because you're this type of person that attracts people in that way, that there's always going to be that way around you, like that energy around you. But that's why I see that you don't have to worry about it. Even though it's going to be a factor in your life, you still don't have to worry about it. So if you are worried about, tension or people being ignorant, I feel like it's just a mental thing. It's just like it's going to aggravate you mentally. You might think about it a lot, but just make sure when it happens, you just say, oh, well, they can kiss my ass. I don't care. Whatever you say, it don't bother me. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't get nothing bad as you as a person. I just get that there's bad people around you. There's bad energy, like thoughts thrown towards you. But it deflects off of you because spirit's like, no, you ain't getting. And if we know that is true in our hearts, then nothing can happen to us. And that's why I don't have a problem with my haters. I actually love them, you know. You got me? So if you keep the mentality of you're protected and nothing's gonna happen, then you'll be fine. That's the main message here. They want you to know that don't worry. We see them, we hear them, we know them, and we got you. Like, they want you to keep being deeply emotionally involved in your life and not allow people to get you mentally, emotionally uninvolved. You got me? So like, they want you to like stay on that straight and narrow path that you're on and not like let the outside influences get to you. You know what I'm saying? So that's the main message from them. And I always see your daughter around you or in spirit. She showed up in the very beginning. That's why I was like, this woman's got a daughter or what? And then I realized, I was like, oh yeah, shit. I remember tapping into your daughter that time. Yeah. And that's what they want you to do. That's what spirit wants you to do. They want you to like tap into your inner soul, your inner spirit, and just be like, you know what? Because being a teacher, my sister's a teacher. and she gets hated on all the time, and she gets critiqued. People talk shit about her and stuff like that, and but she's been doing it for 25 years, and she's been disrespected, even though I don't like her. But she's very good at what she does. People always say she's a great teacher, but being great at something, you also have great haters. So unfortunately, that's the case. You can't run from it. It's a part of life. Jesus had to deal with the devil every day. So do we. Dune, you can go ahead and ask your last question, and then I'm gonna head out of here because I have to go. But I will answer your question, and then that's it. And I'll be back later on. But yeah, LZ, you'll be fine. I feel like Spirit has your back a lot, so I don't think you have anything to worry about. Sure, Dune. Hey, Ninja. Good morning. How you doing? All right. Love you too, Becca Poo. All right. Dune, you want a general reading? Sure. You're welcome, LZ. LZ, do you tie your hair up at all? Like and like do you go like this and put like one of those scrunchy things in your hair by any chance? All right, Ninja, take care. Have a good day. All right. Okay. Like I saw your daughter in the background. She was playing with like one of those scrunchy things. Well, I don't know what you women call those things. I think it's a scrunchie or like the thing you tie your hair up in. I don't know what they call it, but I know some women call them scrunchies or something shit like that. Like it looks like a big ass elastic band or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know nothing about women's stuff. I just hear them talk about it. But like she shows me an image of her behind you, like fixing your hair or like touching your hair, and I can see you going like this and like wrapping it up like that and tie it up. Yeah. Or like one of those like snappy things. I use rubber bands, but use what you're talking about. Yeah. Because she shows me like an image of you doing it, and then she's like, fixing it. Or she's like playing with it, going like this on her finger. That's hilarious. She's so cute. But yeah, she says that she plays with those things when you don't put it in her hair or whatever. Yeah, the hair clips things. Like I could see her messing around with all of them on like a desk thingy, like a bureau or something, wherever you put them, like in a bowl or in a like a little thing. And she's like picking them up and showing me, look, I got this, I got that. And my mom does this with her hair. Like she does that stuff. Yeah. So she's like in your room, hanging out in your room where you have those things. All right, Dune. Um, Overall, in general, um, you might have some envy and jealousy around you. You might not want to give up yourself very easily to people because you might have problems with like trust and issues with people, things like that. Um, if you have some financial difficulties because of like a partner or because of like um things like that. That's because you might have loaned money to someone and not got it back, and that causes you not to trust people. Could be something financially that happened to you, and you're like, yeah, I can't trust nobody. I gave this person money or whatever. And if it isn't money, then it's just like people that are envious or jealous, because there is no tolerance of anything coming from you emotionally to them, if that makes sense. Um, if you are a man, I don't know if you're a man or a woman. You haven't worked in some days. Yeah. So I see that, money is an issue because you haven't worked in some days. Okay, you're a man. Cool. So I feel like you are very responsible. You're a good person. But sometimes you act out of fear, or you might fear that things are not going the way you want it to go. So you don't know how to really carry yourself sometimes because of these trust issues or serious or things that you've been through. You fear that, hey, if I do this, this might happen. If I do that, then that might happen. So like you don't want to fear because it's not getting you anywhere. But I do feel you're a good person. You're a good guy. You might have had like a bad partner. Could be a business partner, could be a love partner. This partner was bad, judged you. You couldn't tolerate them. There was accusations thrown your way. They weren't fair, or they were biased, or just things not going right for you in that department. So whatever partner you had, or if you have a partner now, they might be looking at you different, or you're like going back and forth with them. This could be like past or present. Yeah. So these are things that cost you, like are causing you to not trust and have this somewhat, life. Because overall, yeah. So that I feel like you are okay. You're a good person. But the problem is you might be too good of a person. You might be too kind and too nice and too good. So your coworkers are just like your past person that you divorced. They're all a pain in the ass. You can't trust nobody. So you're constantly getting that fear of, who the hell am I going to trust? I can't trust my damn partner. I can't be love trust. I can't trust in my work. So in general, it makes you feel like, I'm fearing the worst here, because do I have to be bad like them, or do I just stay a good person? So stay a good person, please. Don't be bad, right? Be the king. Be the person that you are. Believe in God, be considerate, be generous, because that shit's gonna get you somewhere in life. It makes you feel like, if it makes you feel good, then that's all that matters. Who cares about everybody else, right? So don't worry about people's judgment. Don't worry about people's jealousy. Don't worry about how people view you. That shit, just throw that all out the window today. Today, Dune, you have to worry about, you don't even have to worry. You just have to put yourself in a better position to get a decent, a better job, a better way of living, better finances. Start worrying about and dealing with the things that make you happy. So if you're looking for a new job, that's great. You are. Okay, cool. So if you're looking for a new job, I feel like you'll get this job. And a man is going to help you get this job. Because I see another man here that is going to help you. This could be somebody that you know of, or this is somebody that you're going to encounter for the new job, and they're going to be like, okay, bro, what is up? What do you do for a living? What this? They're going to interview you, and I feel like you'll be fine and you'll get this new job, and it'll help you with your day to day life. This person could be like a very good businessman, a good person, a professional, and they're going to give you a chance. But you can't fear it. You can't fear this. You have to stay, strong, and you have to stay fearless. Like the spirit saying to me that when you take this new job, or you go to this new job, you can't fear it. You have to accept it, know that it's right for you, know that's going to be better in your life. Whatever the case may be in the beginning, it won't be like that all the time, because it'll eventually get better if you make it better, if you want it to be better. But if you keep fearing this, trust and having trust issues, then it's not going to work. Just know that God's got your back and you have your own back by making the right decisions. So if you make the right decisions, then the right things are going to happen. So I feel like a man is going to help you get this new job. You in the next 6 months, you'll get out of there. I feel like you'll have a if your plan is to move out of Sweden, in 6 months you'll get out of there. It's either June or 6 months from now. So March, April, May, June, July, August. So between now and August, you'll be out of there. You'll get your wish. But I feel like you need money first. You need to get some type of money situation here. Like I feel like even when you have money, you're still not happy because you don't have what you want. Yes, it could be. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. You need money. So once you get money, save it, and you'll be able to move out of Sweden and you'll get your wish. I'm getting number 6. So by June or in 6 months' time, you'll be out of there and you'll be happy. You'll get your wish. It'll happen. All right, bro? You'll be fine. Now, the cards don't tell me where, but it just says you'll get your wish. So wherever you're wishing to go or whatever you want to go, you'll get there. You will get there. I got the 6 of Wands, which means victory. You're going to get whatever you want, whatever you're hoping for. So you just said to me, my plan is that I will move out of Sweden. So a man's going to help you get this opportunity. And in 6 months' time, from now, between now and 6 months' time, or in June, you're going to get this all going to happen. And I see benefits, I see profits, I see money, I see you getting an advantage over the next 6 months. So if you're planning on moving in the next 6 months, you'll get it. It'll happen. But you have to do your part. Remember that. You can't just sit here and be like, I'm going to get a job, I'm going to move, and I'm going to get everything I want because Mark told me to and Spirit told him. It's possible, but you got to do your part, which I feel like you will do. But remember not to fear it, to make it happen. All right, bro? You'll be fine. Just look out for a man helping you to get this. All right? So by June or in 6 months, I feel like everything's going to work out for you. You'll get the money you want and you'll be able to move out of Sweden. You'll be able to get everything because I got very positive cards there at the end. All right, bro? One of my favorite soccer players is from Sweden. You know Victor Gyökeres? That's my boy. You have a bachelor's degree, so then you're good. See, that's why I see everything working out for you. You're good. See? You're good to go. You're not a fan of soccer? Okay, never mind then. So you don't know who it is. Zlatan? Yeah, Zlatan's good. But there's a guy from Sweden that plays for my team in Portugal. His name is Victor Gyökeres. He's like the next Zlatan. That's why I was asking. I'm a sports guy, that's why. Yeah. Look him up. His name's Victor Gyökeres. He's from Sweden. He's a beast. Anyway, you guys, I gotta go. Yes, Victor Gyökeres. Yeah, he's the beast. He's my boy. I don't know him like that, but I love him. He's a really good football player, soccer player. Yeah. All right, I gotta go, you guys. But I'll be back later on. But I have to go now, and I will see you guys tonight. All righty, and have a good Valentine's, and give thanks to God every day, and do what's best for you. Just keep living a good life. Don't worry about nothing. Don't worry about your haters. Let them motivate you. Let them drink that haterade. All right, love you guys. Be safe.